Retrouve en live partie 3 pour la suite de Stories The Path of Destinies. J'espère que vous allez bien. Allez, c'est reparti pour un autre épisode. Donc on avait déjà fait une des premières fins. Donc en tout, voilà, il y a 24 fins. Enfin, il y a 24 histoires. Et du coup, on avait commencé un nouveau scénario. Voilà. Temps de chargement assez long, je trouve, personnellement.
Peppino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, had everybody fled the ravens? The ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
Bon, ça c'est récupéré.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Ah oui, il faut que je pense aussi, ça les a grippés. Et une essence de feu, ça c'est bon ça.
Truth was, Renato really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va augmenter ? Ça c'est pas mal. Ça c'est pas mal. S'ils ont un bouclier, on va pouvoir les avoir comme ça maintenant.
The village looked so peaceful. Were the villagers hiding somewhere? Of course not. No matter how much
niveau maximum.
He would only find ravens here.
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Bon. Je pensais qu'on pourrait au moins passer là, mais non, apparemment on peut pas. J'avais même pas fait gaffe qu'il y avait un ennemi. Ça ramène au début, je m'en rappelle. Une gemme briseur de bouclier. Ah, c'est cool ça. Allons voir ça tout de suite. Frapper un ennemi équipé d'un bouclier lui fait perdre son bouclier. Ok.
What was behind that door? Renato's nose told him there was treasure there. They must have forgotten it in a hurry. Surely they wouldn't mind if he helped himself to it. After all, he wouldn't even know. Open, says me.
Je peux sauter dans le puits.
These are really nice chests.
Yes,
Take good home,
yes,
thought.
yes, yes.
Hey, what do ravens say when they die? Never mind. I'll wait.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Sorry, mustache, thought Renato.
Bon.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Pour l'instant, on va rester sur le premier.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. The rabbit had a point. And Renato had a feeling she'd want to see him again. Who knows what could happen between the two of them this time around? She knows all his plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lupino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Ok. Donc cette fois-ci, je vais suivre les plans du lapin.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he
Par contre, ce qui
really
est sympa,
turn
c'est
her over to them? But
on
this
n'arrive
was
pas par le
war.
même endroit. Ça, c'est
It
cool.
wasn't meant to be pretty. Oh, you shouldn't have.
On voit les ennemis tout en bas. Et un level. Là, je peux pas m'agripper de ce côté, mais je peux de ce côté-là.
This was the nice part of town, but the ravens had been through here. They like to take shiny things home to their nests.
Alors...
That could come in handy in a pinch.
Alors...
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Augmente d'1% chance d'obtenir un bulletin rare. Un bulletin rare.
This chest was filled with reprints of the entire Sandman series. Reprints? What was the point of collecting those? Ooh, and there was something else. I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Ok. Ah oui. Du coup, je peux créer une nouvelle... Votre vitesse d'attaque de 10%.
This sword from the frigid north was really useful for making popsicles and birdsicles.
Classe.
What exactly was Lupino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact. Of all the artisans he was creating employment for, truly, he was a job creator. Why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team. So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renardo. Oh, this is going to be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a pas compris mon message?
He wasn't that good. Yet. Renardo felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. "Renardo," she said, "are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Ah, what does an imperial princess know about style? Ah, get a room, you two," said Lupino, probably sensing the chemistry. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they took Zenobia east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Renardo was aware of her feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea, but was he letting his own feelings get the better of him?
Alors, Renardo avait un plan, amener Zenobia aux interrogateurs et utiliser ses secrets pour semer le chaos dans la flotte impériale. Mais il savait qu'elle éprouvait toujours des sentiments pour lui. Bon, cela peut être déplacé de jouer la carte des sentiments, du fait qu'elle était emprisonnière et tout. Peut-être valait-il mieux s'en tenir au plan d'origine.
Said Renardo. "Let's not do this." "Let's not do what?" asked Zenobia. "Look, you're the Emperor's right hand. You are going to have me interrogated," she said. "Sure, yeah, but..." Then I remembered how you feel about me. How I feel about you. "You were going to have me interrogated, but I didn't, because you care about me," said Renardo. "Well, guess again, Buster," she said, and she pushed him off his own boat. As he plummeted towards the bottomless clouds of the abyss, Renardo decided that he could not really handle the situation with his usual finesse. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Ok, bon.
I'll just have a dash, thought Renato.
Donc c'est bien ce que je pensais en fait. Je vais pas faire. Je vais pas le faire en let's play parce qu'il y a énormément de fins différentes, de choses à faire. Du coup, voilà, je clôturerai donc cette vidéo 3. Enfin, je veux dire, je vais finir cette vidéo 3 là et je pense que je vais m'arrêter là pour le stream de ce jeu. En revanche, donc du coup je vais le mettre hors. Ouais, donc en revanche, par contre, je vais partir sur un let's play du nouveau Amnesia, enfin du dernier Amnesia qui me reste à faire.
If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
Par contre, c'est bien, ça a sauvegardé tout ce que j'avais fait. Et ça, c'est plutôt cool. Donc, ouais, je pense que je vais m'arrêter là pour cette partie 3. Je vais pas supprimer, je pense, ce let's play. Au final, ce sera plutôt une découverte du jeu, voilà, qui aura duré 3 vidéos. Comme ça, si ça donne envie à certaines personnes de se le prendre et d'y jouer, il est vraiment excellent. Mais après, il y a tellement de choix, tellement de choses à faire différentes, que j'ai peur que ça devienne un peu redondant. Donc, c'est pour ça qu'en fait, ouais, je pense que je m'arrêterai là au niveau du let's play. Mais de toute façon, vous inquiétez pas, j'ai le Amnesia Justine à faire encore. Et du coup, on le découvrira ensemble sur YouTube. Ça, y a pas de souci là-dessus. Voilà. Donc voilà, je vais arrêter la vidéo ici. Donc voilà, c'était plutôt de la découverte du jeu. Et bah n'hésitez pas, hein, si vraiment il vous a plu, à le prendre et à le faire parce qu'il est vraiment très très intéressant. Moi je vais le faire, il n'y a pas de souci, mais voilà, je le ferai pas sur YouTube. Voilà, c'est un choix que je viens de prendre. Je vous fais des gros bisous et vous inquiétez pas, le premier épisode d'Amnesia, Justin va arriver très vite. Probablement. Demain on est mercredi, probablement soit demain soir, soit jeudi. Mais je pense grandement demain soir, on verra ça. Allez, des bisous tout le monde, ciao.